He's camera shy today, but we're back. He's putting his sunglasses away in the car or the truck, as the case may be. It was a nice day. Let me put you up here. We'll officially get started. I have a garage door pad here that I set my phone on. Excuse me while I wipe my nose. It's the allergies. But anyway, today is Wednesday, April 8th. Jim walks so fast. I'm a little out of breath, which is good. It means I'm really getting my workout in. But, well, first off, I wanted to have everybody pray for Susan Moon. Her brother-in-law passed away last night at 1:30 in the morning. I don't know what he died of, but I'm sure that Susan and her sister, I think her sister's name was Kathy, could use some prayers. It really sucks that even when somebody just dies, you can't have a funeral. You can't get together. And that's really, you need that closing celebration. I know you can do a memorial service afterwards, but I don't know. I don't know. I think you need the finality of the coffin, and maybe that's just me. That's just me. But anyway, I took a turkey breast out of the freezer because Jim and I are going to have turkey on Sunday for Easter Sunday, since it's just going to be Jim and I. And I do have some of the frozen homemade breads. So I'll have some homemade bread, and then mashed potatoes and stuffing and my vegetables. Jim will have cottage cheese. Just different way to celebrate now. It's gonna be so odd being alone, just the two of us. I don't think we've ever had a holiday that was just the two of us. We've always had family, so this is going to be a little bit different. I really didn't need this sweatshirt for the walk. Jim even said the same thing. He had a flannel shirt coat on, and he said that he chose poorly too, because it's beautiful out here. I think I'm going to open up some windows, kind of air out the house, get some new air circulating. But I did attend a Zoom meeting. I'm getting a little better at them. I figured out how to make a comment. I figured out how to make myself seen. I figured out how to get on it right away, which was like, I've been struggling with that. Still not a big fan, but it's better than nothing. And they had mentioned, which I noticed on my app yesterday, that now you can track your water, but they were saying that you can only track it in 20-ounce intervals. So I guess that's just their way of encouraging you to drink a little bit more water. I start off before I go for my walk drinking 16 ounces of water. When I go in there, I'll have 34, so I'll be able to click off 2 of them right off the bat. And then during the day, I drink on a 24-ounce glass. And then at night, I have another 24 ounces. So, I'm getting my water in. Anita, you'd be proud of me. I'm getting my water in. And trying to give up a little bit of control of things I can't control. I can't control. I could run to the store and get something that I want, but I'm trying to at least get my 14 days in where I've seen someone other than Jim, close up. We did pick up our TV 10 days ago on a Sunday. The guy put the stuff in the back seat of the truck because there was no room Jim had too much crap in the back of his truck. So I wasn't in close contact, but close enough. And then my son Jimmy had come by on Saturday, which was 11 days ago, to fix our sink, because we were having a problem with our sink. So trying to get that 14 days in. And then picking up my grocery order on Monday, and I do have a mask to wear, and I have plastic, rubber gloves or whatever, surgical gloves to wear. I had said that when my mother was ill and she was living with me, they left me a box, and I completely forgot about it. I used to use them when I dyed my hair, but it's been years since I've dyed my hair, so I haven't used them. And then just when I was looking for some of my cleaning supplies is how I came across it and realized that I had it. But I can control what I put in my mouth. I control what I bring into the house as far as food goes, so I'm very conscious when I'm ordering for my Kroger haul, because now it took me 8 days to get my order in, or to be able to pick it up. So I've ordered enough for another, I think, 2 weeks. because I still have plenty of food in my freezer and that. So, you know. And then just communicating, watching my YouTube videos, trying to get that puzzle working, and trying to change up my day a little bit. It's kind of hard sometimes because, you know, it's the same old day in and day out. But I'm doing my best to try not to make it so monotonous because I'll go insane otherwise. Jim and I were talking, and it's so nice that we might even go for another walk this evening because not as long, but maybe just around the block, which is just 1 mile. Just to get out, you know. It's just to enjoy the beautiful weather. I'm just thankful that this didn't hit like well, I know it came over to the United States in January, but it wasn't as bad as it is now. But just think if it was completely winter with all the snowstorms and stuff, there's something to be thankful for, because at least I can get out and walk. If it was snowing and icing, I would be stuck in the house, completely stuck in the house, and it would have been too cold to go out. So at least the weather's getting a little nicer. I'm hoping that with the nicer weather that the virus does die. I'm hoping with that too. And I like that they're changing some of their projections, because they said people are complying better than they originally thought that they would. So that's good. And, you know, other than that, I know that they have to tell you what's going on, but I just wish they didn't have like these. I know they got to be informed, but I avoid them. But a lot of people don't, and it just sets their paranoia in. So the news conferences, I'm avoiding the news conferences too, because they're not really telling me anything that I don't already know. You know, I'll see it on the news. So that's what I've been doing. And it's like right now, I don't know, it's kind of hard to know who to believe. It really is, but I believe in my faith, so I know that as long as I'm doing my part, I should be safe, and as long as you're doing your part, I should be safe. And I just think that we all just need to stay home. My nephew works at a grocery store, and he said that families are coming in and shopping, and they're not keeping their safe distance, and he's tired of everybody calling him a hero. He said he'd rather, instead of calling him a hero, put some limits on, because he works at a small supermarket, not a major chain. That, like our Kroger just started, that only so many people can go in the store at a time, and you have to follow a path, and only one person down the aisle each time. And hopefully people are being a little bit more mindful, because you always get that one shopper that stands in front of the aisle and can't make up their mind. So hopefully it works a little bit better. And my nephew works for Lowe's, and he said that people are coming in there just like lollygagging around too. And stay home. You know, if we just stayed home, it would all be done. I think that ours in Michigan, because our rates are so high, we're going into June. I can see that coming, that we're going to be on shutdown until June. And I'm missing all the major birthdays. I missed Christy's birthday, and I missed Denise's birthday, and so far this month I've missed Gary's birthday. I'm going to miss Danny's birthday, my niece Kathleen's birthday, my son-in-law Aaron's birthday, and my grandson David's birthday. And then next month, because I know we're still going to be on lockdown, I'm going to miss Sebastian's birthday, and my daughter-in-law Shannon's birthday, my Birdie's birthday, my granddaughter Alyssa's birthday. It's just, it's getting away from us. It's getting away. It's just. But I did watch. Jim taped a documentary, The Pandemic of 1918, and even though it was called the Spanish flu, they really do believe it started in the United States, and then because of the war of the soldiers going over to Europe, that's why it transferred over there. But it was so much like now, you know, how fast it spread and how quickly it could spread. And it was very interesting. It was on the National Geographic channel, and it was called Pandemic 1918. But it was very interesting. It's just an hour, and it wasn't all doom and gloom, but it was just explaining how things can happen. Just like Bill Gates told us back in 2015, which I'm sure they've been telling us. We've had a pandemic committee since forever, so I mean, it's not like they didn't think it could happen. People have written about it in books as fiction, but now it's true. It's true life now. So, all right, let's go in and start our day. See if we can do something a little bit different today. Just a little bit. And remember, stay home. Okay, we're gonna have breakfast. I'm gonna have a little bit of a veggie tray with some tea and my water and a Jello, sugar-free. So today is Wednesday, April 8th. Started my day with a prayer. My quote is, you may not be able to control every situation and its outcome, but you can control your attitude and how you deal with it. 23 smart points. It's a 6-point day for breakfast. 0 for my egg, veggies, tea, and water. Oh, and my Jello. 1 point for a tablespoon of Miracle Whip. 2 points for 2 slices of Aunt Millie's bread. And 3 points for 2 tablespoons of spinach dip. 6 points. Let's go eat. And another day comes to a close. I forgot to show you my dinner. I was video chatting with my brother and my sisters while I was preparing dinner. And then by the time I got it on the table and we sat down and our call was over, I completely forgot to bring my phone with me. And I told you on my tag the other day that my phone is always in my pocket. But I actually had it in the other room charging. So I did have a small boneless pork chop, probably about 3 ounces. Maybe a half a cup of mashed potatoes with a little bit of salt and pepper on it. Broccoli and cauliflower. And I had a glass of 2% milk and a slice of like the frozen homemade bread. If it's a frozen bread, you let it rise and then you bake it with probably about a half a tablespoon of butter on it. It was delicious. It really was. I really haven't been that hungry lately. I don't know why. I did attend my Zoom meeting today. Still not that impressed. I don't know if it's just because it's not my guide or leader or whatever you want to call it, but it's better than nothing, I guess. Better than nothing. But I'll be glad when we can get back to our meetings, but I'm not in a big hurry to do that. So when we can get there, we can get there. So anyway, no plans for tomorrow either. Just do the same thing. Stay home. So if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, leave a comment, hit that like button, and share it. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow.